What's going? Oh, girl, it's always a little piece. What's going on, y'all? So we back again for another episode review of American Horror Stories on Hulu, season 2, episode 5. Honestly, what is this called? Bloody Marys. Bloody. I'm not gonna say that 5 times or 3 times. Um. Okay. So I'm not gonna. I'm. This was actually kind of cute. But the only issue that I had with this episode is the fact that I don't know too many black people. Well, I don't know no black people in general that's gonna be talking about some saying Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times, okay? Baby, we don't even do Candyman, okay? And we know Candyman fake as shit, but we don't even do Candyman. Candyman said, give me 5 names, okay? Say my name 5 times in the mirror and see what the fuck happened, okay? Be my victim, bitch. I'm about to look at Candyman after this. Okay, it's on streaming service now too. Girl, that was my movie. I don't care what nobody say. I actually like the new version. But anyway, so we get up into it, we get these 4 girls. First of all, we get this one girl, and we hear somebody narrating about how you get up into the dark room, you go into a mirror, you got a candle lit, and then you say Bloody Mary 3 times, and then she appear, and you gotta ask for what you want, do what you gotta do, and all this stuff, or you gonna die. I said, well, shit, bitch. If it's gonna be death or do what she tell me to do, I just go sit and let the consequences fall where they may naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need those type of problems. I'm stressed enough. I just can't do it. Meanwhile, we get to the future, or I should say the present, where we have these 4 girls in the bathroom and they're like getting dressed and putting their little makeup on and everything. I said, first of all, how old y'all supposed to be? How old y'all supposed to be? Because a couple of them look like they supposed to be at least 19, 20 in college, and then another couple of them look like they was 16, 17. And I said, what's the little girl, Quanda? Oh, I can't say her name, but her name begins with a Q. Her last name, uh, Wallace, okay, Wallis. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was a breakout star a few years ago. She played Lil Bianca, the youngest one of the group, okay. And so you got Lena, who is a cheerleader. You know, she was like, I would say, the chunkier one with the. If we had to describe them, okay, she was a little, thick one. I ain't gonna say chunky. She was thick, okay. Oh, I like to be her size. Then you had the one. What's her name? Damn, girl. What was her name? Well, I already told you we got Bianca, who is the youngest of the group. Bianca's sister is Elise. Okay, and then you also got Maggie. Maggie is a friend. Everybody is doing their own thing, and they up in there, and they talking about Bloody Mary and all that stuff, and we gonna go up in here, we gonna do it up in the mirror and everything. And Miss Bianca was like, girl, I ain't got time for this. And so, at one point they was all gonna do it all together, but when it got to that second Bloody Mary and they said that, and they was about to say blah, girl, Bianca said fuck this shit and left. Okay, here come Elise. Why are you doing that? You don't have any friends, and therefore you got to play around with my friends. And you're embarrassing me. Okay, I said, girl, because she values her life. What? Like, girl, we don't know if this is real. We don't know if this is fake or nothing. But, baby, we don't play around with these things. Okay, y'all should already know that. I said, how many horror movies have you watched, sweetie? Sometimes the shit may come true. You just never know. You just never know. But, at this point, her sister basically hit her with a guilt trip and basically was like, I gotta carry your ass around because you ain't got no friends. I said, well, damn, bitch. God damn, with a sister like you, okay? Shit. We don't need no enemies because you gonna throw all my truth up in my face just to get your way. So they went on ahead and did it, right? They was in their separate places. And, she was like, okay, I'll do it. So they all doing the Bloody Mary shit, right? Next thing you know, the mirrors start cracking. I said, damn, it's a lot of mirrors up in this house, okay? Bitch, it was one in the closet because that's where Elise was at. Mama was trapped in the closet for a second. The other girls, I guess they was up in the bathroom. One was in the bathroom, one was in another room, and Bianca was in her room. And then Elise was in the closet. I said, that's 4 goddamn mirrors. I ain't know the house had that many mirrors, okay? Meanwhile, some of y'all probably do got a whole bunch of mirrors, but I don't, okay? Bathroom mirrors it. Y'all, speaking of, I got one more fucking room to pack up, and it's my room. And I'm just putting it off until the last minute. Baby, it ain't nothing but fucking clothes. It ain't nothing but clothes, y'all. Oh my God. I just gotta go through and see what I want, what I don't, and throw that. And I'm literally, when I tell you, I'm just throwing this shit up in the bins. I brought some bins. I brought some boxes. I'm just throwing that shit up in there. Throwing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We'll fix it when I get to the new place, okay? But anyway, moving on from that. So all of a sudden the mirrors start cracking, and then the light of the candle went out. I said, "Oh my God, what's happening? What's happening?" Girl, Bloody Mary came to the mirror. Now, ma'am, I don't know why I was thinking that it was gonna be a white lady. Because, I already said, we don't do those things, okay? We do not do these things, you know what I'm saying? This is for the whites. And this is for probably other people, you know what I'm saying? Because, in different cultures, different nationalities, we got our own type of folklores. We got our own type of, don't do this, stay away from that. We got our own superstitions and stuff like that. So, I was like, it's going to be a white lady or who? Bitch, they said, hell no, it's going to be Dominique Jackson, a.k.a. Mother Electra. I said, do it for the kids, bitch. I said, I know that's the fuck right. You better do that. I said, Dominique, I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't even seen you on my TikTok. Oh, that was really nice to see that she up here, in the movie, or I should say in the show. And she was basically saying some shit to everybody. And all of a sudden, they heard some screaming, right? They heard Maggie screaming. They come up into the bathroom or wherever she was, and they see Bloody Mary. She all up on her face, just scratching her shit up and everything. And oh, girl, they was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I said, girl, go quit screaming and go throw something or go push her or whatever so the lady could stop fucking her face up. Girl, come the fuck to find out they turned that light on, and mama was standing there like, girl, what are y'all doing? She's like, oh my God, I saw what she did to you. She touched you. She did. She was like, bitch, ain't nobody do shit to me. But come to find out, Bloody Mary had told them, they had to tell her what they wanted, and then she'll do it for you if you do something for her. Okay? So it's a give and take. It ain't no freebie. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Miss Maggie, she wanted to get back with her little ex-boyfriend, River. And in order for that to happen, she'll have to put his little girlfriend that he got now, put her little news or whatever out there on the internet. I said, internet revenge porn? What type of shit is this? I said, these are kids. Why are we doing this? Then, Miss Lena, she's on the cheerleading team, and the head cheerleader, she got a motherfucking problem. Now, I was real conflicted. Y'all, I was real conflicted because I mean, mama ain't really do nothing. She was just a little bitch. That's all that she was. And I'm just sitting here like, the girl could get paralyzed. That don't mean she gonna get dead. Cause basically all Lena had to do was throw that bitch up and not catch her and paralyze her, and then she'd be the captain or the head of the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? That's what she wanted. And in order for that to happen, she would have to make sure that bitch get paralyzed or whatever. I said, that's fucked up. Now, when I first saw it, I said, now, why would you want to damage somebody like that? That's messed up. She a innocent. But then when I saw the little bitch, I said, I mean, if it happened, it happened. I wouldn't feel no type of way. But it's kind of messed up still on the same time. But, mama was giving her a little bit too much flavor, too much fever. And I just really wasn't here for it, okay? And I felt some type of way. It felt, I could be reaching. It felt like a, bitch, you just on here just so we can fill a quota or whatever. Bitch, it gave very much light versus dark, okay? It gave very much skinny versus fat, okay? Or I should say chunky or thick in this case, because mama was just, I don't know why she was just singling her out to be an asshole to her. I just didn't understand that. And then Miss Elise didn't tell us what her thing was, but her sister Bianca said, she trying to get up into Yale, and if she want to get into Yale, she got to accuse her guidance counselor of either molesting her or raping her. I said, oh, first of all, that face I just made, don't, I could have been in a horror movie, and I could have been one of them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was just like, oh my God, so we're really gonna go here? Like, this is just so far-fetched. This is just from one end of the spectrum to the next end of the spectrum. It's just a lot, you know? But that what was going on. So they had to debate whether or not they was gonna do that. It was like, bitch, hell no, I ain't finna do that shit. Okay, you know, Elise and Bianca, they come home, mama, or whoever was taking care of them, because they never really called her mama. They called her Robin. Girl, she got a goddamn man up in the house. She was like, the fuck y'all doing here? Y'all gonna have to get the fuck out. Cause I need to get mine. I said, you look like you been getting yours a lot. And some more shit. And you need to go get tested for a lot of shit. Cause you just look like your body riddled with a whole bunch of stuff. And your inside's just rotten the way that she was looking. I said, girl. You know, so they had to go sleep up in the car. And apparently this is what they normally do. And come to find out, you know, like, Elise been taking care of them. Okay? Because, you know, whoever their guardian is, I don't know if it is their mama, because she did say, you wish we never had, you wish you never had us. And she was like, can't go back on the past or some shit like that. I don't know. But she basically was taking care of everybody. She was making sure that the rent was paid, you know, and being put, she hasn't been able to be a child because she has been put in the mother position. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of fucked up. So we got all this stuff going on. You know, little Bianca, she up in the house, and they get to the school, and you know they keep on having visions of the Bloody Mary up in all the mirrors and stuff, and you know freaking out everywhere they go. They up in their chemistry, or I should say science class. They're through with talking about the black hole or something like that, and now they're talking about refractions and reflections. I said, oh, how convenient that we're talking about refractions and reflections when we're just talking to a mirror, and Bloody Mary keep on coming into our psyches, into the mirrors and stuff, you know? And so, baby, when they start talking about that whole thing and how, you know, the mirrors can be, you know, a world opening to other worlds and stuff, or how some people believe that or whatever, we already can hear that. If you ever looked at a horror movie or whatever, that be what it is. Girl, did they say the Conjuring 4 is coming back? Another Conjuring movie is coming out. I think I sent that. I gotta check and see if that's really real. I'm gonna watch it though, because I done watched everything in that series. No matter how not scary they are, I done watched it, and I just gotta complete it. You know what I'm saying? If it's coming back, I'm gonna be all the way here for it. But anyway, so they seen one mirror, and next thing you know, Bloody Mary started cracking that bitch, and they started screaming, all four of them. Oh my God! I said, bitch, y'all are in class. Get your ass out of here embarrassing me like this, okay? Meanwhile, you know, they trying to figure out how to fix this shit, because they like, listen, girl, we can't keep on seeing this lady, and this lady got us spooked in a motherfucker, okay? The you know, Maggie, she talking to her little ex-boyfriend River, you know, trying to be funny, calling him Lake instead, and you know, the little girlfriend come up like, what are you guys talking about? And she was like, nothing. Next thing you know, she look up in the mirror, and there go Bloody Mary all up in her face and everything, and she was just like screaming and everything, and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. You know, they looking at her like she crazy. I would have did too. Miss Girl that's on the cheerleading team, the head cheerleader, she keep on coming at Lena's throat. Oh my God, she didn't even dress up for Spirit Week. What the fuck's wrong with you? Lena, you're late. Come on. Come on. Lena said, listen, I am tired. Okay? I am goddamn tired of this shit. I don't feel like running. I don't feel like, I'm tired of this bitch coming at us already. You know, little Bianca got told that she had till midnight the next night to do what she had to do, or else she gonna die. Okay? And, you know, Miss Elise and her little afro, I love her hair. You know, she was basically like, I'll take care of this. I'm gonna go do the research and try to figure out how this shit happened and how to fucking kill a bitch, because y'all ain't finna kill nobody about mass, okay? I said, all right, you know, it's always that one in the group that want to be super saver hoe and save the whole people and everything. And I said, you know what? Go ahead, get on your steeds, because when nobody else thinking about trying to figure out how to fuck the stop it, you know. So Miss Lena, she was about to say, fuck this shit, bitch. If the bitch fall on the cheerleading pyramid, she just fall. And I said the same thing. I said, now, Lena, if you just so happen to take half an inch back and she just falls, that's on them, because first of all, Why are y'all practicing these chair pyramids and tumbles and shit on a hardwood floor? Where's the mats? Okay, y'all ain't got no little mats, the portable mats that you could pull out and put back. Bitch, we had that up in our school, okay? Cause they ain't trying to get no liabilities happening on them and being sued or whatever. I said that if she was to fall, she was the goddamn fall. But you know, Miss Girl almost fell, but Lena came to her senses. You know, her morality came through and her conscience came through, and she was like, "Nah, I can't do this. Okay, fuck this shit, bitch." And then, oh girl, still gonna scream at her. I said, "Now see, I know she was thinking I should have let that bitch fall. You should have at that moment because you ain't gonna be you got one more time to fucking come for my throat, okay?" Oh, I hate that. That was nasty, y'all. I hope y'all ain't see that. Oh, that's better, girl. All that spit. I done told y'all what it was. If you didn't see it, you saw it. Oh well, American Horror Stories, bitch. Ah! You know. Anyway, oh my god. So that wound up happening, right? Um, Miss Maggie, she was thinking about whether or not she was gonna put the little sex tape out, girl, because all of a sudden, you know, we get a call that Miss Lena then got killed. Okay, Mama had her eyes gouged out. I said, "Oh my god!" In the tub, or either in the tub or you know in a room or somewhere. But baby, she was just sitting there in the corner like, I said, what had happened? Who did this? Bloody Mary, bitch. Dominique, you need your ass whooped. Why are you coming after these kids like this, okay? We don't really do this stuff. You could have gave them a pass, okay? You know? But now she said, you got to do these tests or else I'm going to kill y'all asses, okay? Next thing you know, Miss Maggie said, listen, I'm about to put this shit up. You know, good thing I took this coding class and that's coming into play, and I can go ahead and you know, go into old girl stuff and find her little pictures and put her news up. Baby, Bianca was trying to convince her otherwise. She was like, "Baby, you're good than that. You're better than that. You don't need to do this, okay? Like, come on, just know." She was like, "Bitch, it's either her or me, and I want to fucking live, bitch, okay?" I said, I mean, when you put it that way. Some of y'all probably would have did the same. She said, "Fuck this shit. I got it, all right." But then she hovered over it. She was like, "Oh my god, here's a sex tape that was made like last week, or at the earlier this week, or last week, or whatever. It was fairly recent." And she was like, "And it's not with River." I should just go ahead and I said, "Don't upload that shit." Mama was about to upload it, but her conscience came through and she said no. And next thing you know, she was the next bitch that got killed. I said, "What? Wow, that's fucked up." Meanwhile, you know, Elise, she was down at like this natural history museum because they up in Missouri, right? You know, oh, they out here in the Midwest. And she found some information about this cabin out here, you know, or out there in Missouri, and this lady named Miss Worth. I don't know if her name was Mary Worth or just Miss Worth. We just gonna call her Miss Worth. And they said they had the bitch had dad or whatever, and they was like, she a goddamn witch. And the dude said, no, she was more of a bitch than a witch, okay? And she was like, well, give me some details. Do tell. She said, well, he was like, basically Miss Worth was back in the day doing the reverse of the Underground Railroad, right? So y'all know, for those that don't know what the Underground Railroad, because I know some of y'all school don't teach y'all black history shit. Okay, the Underground Railroad was where the slaves left, and it was just the underground, you know, location services, okay, taking the slaves from the South and from the chains and shackles of slavery to freedom up north, okay, up here to the north. You know what I'm saying? You know, and don't take into accountability what Portia said. It wasn't a real train, y'all, okay? There was no real choo-choo conductor or whatever or anything like that. It was all done by a connection of people. You had your abolitionists. You had your activists. You just had people that was on the right side of the law. Or I should say the right side of history. But see, Miss Mary Mac, she said, bitch, fuck all of that shit. I'm finna show you my worth, and my worth is I want the money. Fuck these slaves, okay? I'm gonna make it feel like they gonna come in here for some safety and all that shit. But what's gonna happen is I'm gonna keep them downstairs, and then I'm gonna let the slave catchers come and get them, and I'm gonna get my money for it. That's basically what she was doing, and the motherfuckers was dying, okay? or getting killed off or whatever and getting taken back. And so, she came across this one group, right? And it had Dominique Jackson, Miss Bloody Mary. And she had her son with her, whatever. They was down there. And it been days since the lady had came back down there to get them food. And her son was like, Mom, I'm thirsty. So she gets up and she up there, bamming on the thing trying to get some attention, like, girl, bring your ass down here, like, we need some water, we need some food. The next thing you know, we see this black girl come down. I said, oh, you one of them, huh? You one of them. Okay, because it's always the uncle, what is it, Uncle Thomas Sambo, a Kato. If y'all seen oh my God, if y'all seen Underground Railroad that was on TV, Kato, one of them, okay? Bitch, one of the blacks that always sides with the whites just so they can get past, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, how did you get that? Why would you help somebody like that? She was like, cause my peoples dropped me off and left my ass here. Okay, so therefore I ain't got shit else to do. So let me go ahead and help this bitch. She giving me board and shelter or whatever. So it is what it is. I said, oh, okay. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive. But, where's your morality? You see all these people hurting and you still hurting them too. And so they came down there and, that was the story that he gave. And he was like, this dagger don't even look like it was around that time period. And it damn sure ain't from here. So it looked like it's probably from, of course, Africa or something like that. Slavery, black folks or whatever. And so she was looking at the dagger and she was like, oh, okay, cool. He put it up and, she saw that he put his keys in the, drawer. All right, mind you, I'm looking at the drawer and I'm like, for something like that, you ain't got no locks on it. I mean, it's just so out in the open. Anybody can go behind there and go in it or whatever, because that's how our desk is, main desk is down at the circulation desk at the library. But see, we got locks on our shit, okay? So, because you just don't know. Motherfuckers probably come back there and try to do something. You just don't know. You can't get into the shit because we got the key, bitch, okay? But, that wound up happening, right? So at this point, this is when they found out that little Maggie done got killed. They done went to the house and little Bianca found her in the bed and everything, and she just got her eyes gouged out. And I'm like, damn, bitch, this kind of fucked up. But prior to that, Bianca had went up in there to see her guidance counselor, okay? And he was telling her, you know what? Yo, this is good, but you need to show a little bit more desperation and exaggerate your goddamn situation. She was like, hold the fuck up. Now, me and my sister going through some shit, but I ain't never pathetic and I ain't never desperate, bitch. Okay, that's one thing. And I understood where he was coming from. I didn't necessarily make it as if he was just trying to make her, I don't know, like, I don't think he was trying to come from a bad place. He was just telling her to milk it. You know what I'm saying? Milk it, because listen, bitch, these motherfuckers love a sob story, okay? You got to make it seem like you the most pathetic person, the most desperate and out of the trenches, rising type of person. And I said, okay, I can see where he coming from, but it also could be because she black, of course, so let's put a little sob story. You got it, like, you got the skin tone. Now put a little sob story on it so you can pull at their heartstrings and, see that you're just trying to make it out the hood. I was just waiting for him to say, make it out the hood, okay? But, he was trying to convince her everything was going to be cool, and he had put on his hand on top of hers. But at that moment, I don't feel like it was anything sexual, but then she remembered that what she had to do was to accuse him of rape, and that could have been a way to do it, or molestation, or whatever, sexual harassment, even though I don't feel like he needed to put his hand on top of her in the first place, but she pulled back. Imagine she saw, in the mirror, she saw him hanging with a broken neck. And, at this point, the little sister, she went to her big sister, Elise. After they found old girl dead, they was like, okay, come on, we got to go to this cabin because we got to go find her reflection. We got to go kill her ass. We got to kill Miss Worth. We thinking we finna get Miss Worth. I said, now how Miss Worth's spirit still at? So how we supposed to do all this? Girl, we get to the goddamn cabin, bitch, because, they had to get the little dagger. She done took old girl to the museum again, distracted the man after it was already closed. And she, Bianca, I need to do this report. I need to come in for 5 minutes. So, she said they doing a report on some indigenous people that was out there, indigenous Native Americans or whatever. and he starts to explain some things just to distract him so Elise can go in his drawer, get the keys, and open up the display case and get the dagger out of there, right? And so they left. They go to the cabin, and they was like, "Where the bitch at? She always popping up when we ain't ask for the hoe. Where her ass at now?" Okay. And then all of a sudden I said, "Bitch, how is a mirror right there? There is a mirror and they're Bloody Mary in it." I said, "Y'all just don't learn. Y'all just don't learn, huh? Now when all of y'all die, don't say nothing. Okay. Well, you ain't gonna be able to say shit because you're gonna be dead." But no. So at this point, they get there and they finally get her. She pops up or whatever after they do the Bloody Mary. She was like, "Oh, so you brought everything that I asked you for?" And Bianca looking like, "Girl, what you talking about?" Because we never heard what it was that Elise needed to do. Elise had asked her for power, like money, so that they can, she can do whatever she wants so she can get out the situation that she was in. And so we find out that what she wanted was blood of 3 innocents and that dagger so that she can be free. I was like, what? If you don't really want money, you want power, you want security, you want this. I said, okay, but, huh? And so now I'm thinking, I said, "Bitch, I know you ain't killed them girls. Them was your friends." She said, "Yeah, I killed them hoes." Okay, 3 innocents. I said, "Well, 1, 2. So you finna kill your sister? You finna kill your sister?" I said, "Well, damn, bitch. Now I've been mad at my peoples, but never mad enough to want to kill them." I said, "Oh, that's so fucked up." Okay, and at this point, Elise and her, she done knocked her ass out. I said, "You knocked your sister out, Elise? Wow, what did Bianca ever do to you? Besides be the little sister that she was, she didn't ask to be here. Okay?" Girl, she said, "I'm tired. I'm tired of being an adult before I need to be the adult. Okay, bitch, you gotta go. I need to be out here living life." I said, "All right, but you really think that this is the way to go?" She said, "Hell the fuck yeah." Okay, girl, they get to struggling on the floor. She trying to stab her in her eyes. Oh, girl, then flipped her over and she got on there and she done stabbed her in the eye with the dagger. I said, "Oh, you done killed your sister. One of y'all asses had to go." So Miss Elise up here trying to, be shady and get her thing by killing everybody. Couldn't find out Bloody Mary don't kill nobody. She said, "I open your eyes up to what it is that's already inside you, and you do whatever it is that you need to do. I'm not making you do this. This is what's already inside you. So if you was a killer, you was a killer." I said, "Oh my God, this is crazy," you know. And so at this point, Bloody Mary and old girl having a little conversation. I said, we ain't finna have no conversation. I don't really care about your backstory. What's about to happen, bitch? Okay? Cause now I'm asked the fuck out. All right, dude, are you still gonna be coming after me? She said, "Girl, listen," she was like, "The only time I ever, she was like, I only killed once. Okay, actually, I only killed once, and that was like centuries ago." I said, "Now explain to me how that happened." She said, "Well, let's go back to the log cabinet, okay?" And so when that lady tried to come down there and she had them slave catchers and all them people up in there, I was just like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Not son, not us. What's this? Why are you being this way, bitch?" You know? And so all of a sudden, I looked at myself up in the mirror, and it was the first time in a long time, in years, that I seen my reflection. And then I called on the God of Miwata. I hope I'm saying it right. Probably not, but y'all know. And it's just summoned the strength to get me through all of this shit. Baby, she started stumping on the floor. 1, 2, 3. The cabin started shaking. Whoa, she's shaking the table, bitch. I said, uh-oh. We got some supernatural shit. We got the gods coming in, bitch. She said, "I prayed to the gods, give me strength, give me justice," okay? And that's exactly what they did. Girl, she popped that thing open, took that thing off her arm, bam, okay? Looked at Miss Bitch, threw something at her, knocked her in her stomach, and she fell on the floor. And then, everybody else around her, she killed. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, flick of the hands. Pew, pew, pew. I said, "Okay, you got them all out." But then when the little black girl came over there, she was like, "Oh my God." And because Mama was on the road, she fucked around, took that dagger and stabbed the bitch in the neck. Now see, that was a vengeance thing, okay? That was a vengeance thing. That wasn't a justice thing. She got a little bit too carried away. You done took care of the people that you needed to take care of, and then you killed this little girl who ain't had no choice in the matter, okay? She really didn't have no choice in the matter, because either be killed or play along and be Miss Worth's goddamn slave or whatever, do her dirty work too. And so that's what she had to do. You know, we ain't had no choice back then. Okay. Still was life or death. And so when she did all of that, you know, that's when um the goddess who gave her the little power right then and there, said, bitch, you went too a little bit far. Okay, you went a little too far. So now you gonna have to learn the lesson, and I'm gonna entrap you up in this goddamn mirror, and now you finna be Bloody Mary. And she was like, oh my god, bitch. So you really just need your freedom and all that stuff. And then little Bianca, she went and cut her hand, and she put a little bit of the blood up in there, and she gave it to her. And I said, now, if you can reach your arm out to get it into our world, how come you can't just walk up out that goddamn mirror, Bloody Mary? I said, what? What? Now, ma'am, you could have just walked out. Okay, you could have just walked out. You reached out. You reached out, literally. You could have just walked out. But at this point, you know, she was like, I just want to make freedom. She drank it. And I said, well, shit, bitch. At least you didn't kill all your friends, and all you had to do was tell them what it was, and just get them to nick themselves and drain their blood a little bit like vampires. Okay? That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. You ain't have to kill them, bitch. That was in you. You was going to do that anyway. I feel like it, you know. And so mama drank the stuff, and she was like, get your gotcha, because this shit comes with a price. Bitch, my freedom for yours. I said, excuse me? Mama got her trapped up in the goddamn mirror. She done switched places. I said, this is not us. You're trading places up in this bitch, okay? She said, yes, it is, all right? And you're like, now you gonna understand what it feel like, okay? I said, now, damn, bitch. She ain't really killed no innocent, because her sister wasn't innocent, because her sister didn't have to kill them girls, and she was just being nice or whatever. And because of that, now she got to be stuck up in hell in eternity or whatever, listening to all these other people's Bloody Mary problems and shit. Mama gonna walk the fuck away. I said, bitch, you done tricked out. Don't trust the spirit, bitch. That's what I got out of it. Don't trust the spirit, because they gonna fuck you over every time. Okay, now, you know, the episode ends. She was like, I don't want to be Bloody Mary. I said, girl, you might as well shut the fuck up, because at this point in time, you just might as well just take it just like she did, okay? Girl, it started with somebody trying to say Bloody Mary. It ends with a little black girl saying Bloody Mary, and then mama popping up, little Bloody Bianca. Okay, fuck a Bloody Mary, it's Bloody Bianca now. So she got into character. I said, oh, it was cute. It was cute. I don't know, like some of the episodes be up and down, you know what I'm saying? It was more comical than anything. I did like the fact that, you know, we did get a little bit more gore up in it, because, you know, people was just getting, you know, all that shit a little bit. But it was better than last week's episode. Y'all was not feeling last week's episode. They should have called that Puss Fest. That's what they should have called that, nasty asses. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. I'll see y'all later.